Hi, I want to share with you a very simple and tasty recipe that you can make. You can alter it in different variations, but I'm going to give you the basics. So you need Parmesan cheese, red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, whatever peppers you want, jalapeno if you like spicy. You need whipping cream or even heavy whipping cream. I'm using chicken breast and shrimp as my meat. You can use sausage. You can use any meat you want. Pasta, Cajun seasoning, and any vegetables you want. Today I'm doing spinach. I've also done broccoli. Again, alterations can be made, but let me give you the basics. Did I say olive oil? Let me give you the basics so you know how to cook it, and then you can alter it as you would like. So the first thing you want to do is saute everything that's raw. So I start off by putting olive oil in the pan, and I slice my peppers and I saute those. Then I slice my jalapeno pepper. I do it separately and I saute those using the same pan, the same oil. I then go to the chicken because that takes the longest, and then I do the shrimp. So I'm not wasting a lot of time to show you the cooking piece, but again, I've done the peppers. I'm now doing the chicken. I'm going to do the shrimp, and then I'm going to move on to the real part of the recipe. Another alteration, I've also used mushrooms. Chicken sauteed. Of course, you want to cut it up into small bites, and I'll show you that. And now I'm working on the shrimp. After you do this a couple of times, it'll be easy for you to determine how much meat. I'm doing this for about 8 servings, meaning 2 servings each family member. So what is that, like 2 handfuls of shrimp, large shrimp. Then a pound of chicken breast. A quarter of a pepper because I'm the only one who likes peppers. But again, this is so simple, so delicious. After you make it the first time, you will know the next time how much meat, what other additions you want to make. Also, don't forget to cook your pasta. I normally find a half a box of pasta is plenty. You want to continue to use the same pan. That's another thing I like about this dish. Not a lot of dishes. Again, I did my chicken, my shrimp, but I chopped it. I have the peppers under. My noodles are cooked. And now I'm going to start with cooking the sauce. This I do recommend measurements, okay? 2 tablespoons of your Cajun seasoning, 2 cups, 2 cups of the heavy cream, or whipping cream, which is usually this pint size. When I measured it, I ended up finding out it was the exact same, okay? And then we haven't gotten to the cheese yet, but I'll go ahead and introduce the Parmesan cheese. I would do. This one can vary, but I normally do about a half a package of a 6-ounce, but I also do a half a package of an 8-ounce. So on medium heat, you want to add your cream. Again, I'm using a pint. Same pan where I sauteed everything. And you want to add your 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning. You can get any type of Cajun seasoning, even the cheap brand. So what you're going to do here is just let this boil up. And once it boils up, that's when you start to add all of your ingredients. There's no special order. You can add the meat first. You can add your pasta first. So let's get this to a boil. Okay, once it's boiled up, you want to simmer it for, I'm going to say 3 minutes. Just so everything can cook in. The sauce is seasoned. Of course, stir. After 3 minutes, we're going to add all of our ingredients, including the spinach that I mentioned earlier. So I've dumped everything in the sauce. I'm going to turn it back up to medium. I think I should have put the spinach in when it was. So I've added everything back into the sauce, and I have it on medium high so my spinach can cook down. If you like your spinach cooked really well, you would want to add it in the heavy cream and Cajun seasoning before you add everything back. Also, a vegetable like broccoli, I sauteed that in advance like I did my meats and peppers. So again, you can add anything you want, and it depends on how you like that item cooked as to if you're going to saute it in advance or add it in a little bit later. Okay, so the only thing left to do now is to let my spinach cook down, which is doing pretty rapidly, and now add the Parmesan cheese. So I'm getting ready to add half a package of Parmesan cheese to my dish. So remove your dish from heat, because at this time you don't need to cook in the cheese. Add your cheese and then toss. And it's ready to serve. And this is really good with French bread. Oh, one more thing. So at this point you're done. Enjoy it with some bread of your choice. And alter anything within the recipe that you would like. Enjoy.